Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Etheria Restart video. So in today's video, guys, back on the free to play. Like I said, I've been loving this series. I've been having a lot of fun doing this, and we just continue to make some really solid progression. The thing is after playing for about a month or two of this game and realizing some of the characters I missed, the ones that are a little more important than others, I've found it to be quite easy to progress, and I have not hit the bottlenecks that I hit even when I was a spender on my other account. So it's very interesting to me, but pleasantly surprised for sure. And I hope you guys are just enjoying the series as much as I am. So, updates. Where we're at right now is we can beat Whitney. So Whitney, we tried on our first try and we're farming her now. So we'll just go in and we'll show the team and things like that. But Vice, Sonya, Red Kachi, and Leon. This is a tried and true kind of team that's helped us with a bunch of different progression. Whether it's anti-sync echoes, whether it's the shell dungeons, whether it's module dungeons, Ember Trek, even arena. Now, where we're stuck on the free to play. Well, not necessarily stuck, but the thing that we're going to try and overcome right now is Nightmare 2 Terrormaton and Nightmare 1 Doki Doki. So Doki Doki, I think, is going to be the harder one because Leon is weak there, and we do not have some of the premier DPSs when it comes to the hollow element. So what we ended up doing is we increased some of the damage output on Gray. We built up our Sonya a little bit more. We also built up our Vice a little bit more with some of the lattices. Same thing with our Red Kachi. I don't know if I showed that on the last video. And then we also built up a much better gear set on our Kazuo the River. She's now at 117 effect accuracy, and she's got some decent speed. So we are going to put her on this new shell. So we're going to put her on this shell right here. So Swift Rush Wellspring. She'll have 9 speed here as well, HP, and then some additional effect accuracy over time. This is one of the nice things about these epic shells is the third slot has a lot of really nice things, whether it's damage, additional effect accuracy, very nice. The speed is usually what you want to go for early game, but you can even transition into things like effect accuracy, crit rate, crit damage later on. So she's running this. We're going to have our Vice. Our Vice is going to be in this shell from the Red Kachi. So we actually need to stop this battle. So after that one's done, we will switch over. So we're going to try and do Doki Doki first here. So he's going to be in this one. Our Gray, I've debated on whether keeping him in Twilight Night or moving him over to Black Flag. But we have this. We could put the Sonya on Black Flag. Maybe we'll just keep this here and see if we can clear it. So let's go in and see if we can touch Nightmare Doki Doki on Nightmare 1 with our current setup. So we'll take out the Red Kachi, and then we'll put in the Vice for turn meter, pushback, attack down. We also have the attack down and the sleep from the Kazuo. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see if this is going to work or not. Okay, so I like seeing the sleeps here. That's very nice. Our Kazuo is also fully latticed on her skill 3, meaning that she is on a 3-turn cooldown. And that was some nice damage by Gray. That's what I was hoping for, because he's going to have to, kind of carry us whenever the Leon gets targeted and ends up dying, most likely on that second wave. But if we can clear this first wave right like that, That's really good because the Casio has her skill 3 back up, which means she's going to sleep everybody. Oh, that's a beautiful thing to see. Beautiful, beautiful. And then everything here is single target. Wow, the way that this kind of just maps out sometimes is just really nice. And then the other one that was woken up was taunted. All right, turn meter pushback. Awesome. Gray, crit rate, crit damage. Nice. All right. Well, this is looking like a pretty nice, easy sweep. We'll have to do this 10 times. But once we do this, this is actually pretty good because then we can go over and test Terrormaton, although we are sharing some shells. So I think we'll run this on auto because we have to clear this 10 times. But we're going to try and get up to like level 2 here to Nightmare 2 without leveling up the gray. But gray's most likely going to be my next 6-star. All right, good damage there. Yeah, this is just a nice clean sweep. But Gray's doing really solid damage, and the Leon is still getting the job done. So, very, very nice. We got a decent, outstanding piece there, too, on our first clear. And I think this unlocked one of the things in the events. This is another thing most people should look at. Oh, no, it did not. What is it? Nightmare. Nightmare 3. Okay, Nightmare 3, we get the defense bonus mythic piece. So that's going to be key. Okay, get some of our achievements here. But that was easy. Like we prepped, right? We prepped for that with those shells, which I think made our turn cycling a lot better. Our speeds were higher. So all of that was pretty nice. Let's see what the next module section here is. Okay, so Nightmare 2 Doki. For outstanding or better Bramble, you get Bramble from Doki Doki. Defeat Doki Nightmare 1 10 times, and then Terrormaton 2 10 times. Okay. So if we beat this one, we get an additional copy of Leon, which I think gives her crit rate because we already got one. Yes. Oh, it's crit damage. Even better. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I think the crit damage is a little bit better. Okay, so we have to put a shell back on this Kachi. Oh, wow. Okay. So we didn't put it here. This is Blade of Hollow attack damage. I guess we'll put it on him just because it's a better shell, but it does not have any benefit. Let's just see. We'll run this in the background. I'm sure that's not 100%. I'm almost positive that's not 100%. Even if it's like 50%, I'm pretty happy with that, considering the squad. But it seemed like, I mean, everything lined up on that second round. So if it doesn't, that's usually where things will fail. But anyway, in the meantime, let's try and take down Terrormaton Nightmare 2. Okay, yeah, this is our squad. I like this team. Right now, I like this shell can be upgraded. I just don't know if we need to. Because I'll most likely want to move the Sonya onto Gigabyte, which is a shell that comes from NicoNana once you get to level 35 on your account. So for now, if we can beat these things with these shells, ooh, that was a lot of damage on the gray. Thankfully, the Sonya is going to cleanse it. I always like to go after the left head on the very first run because that tends to be the problem child. Okay. We're getting some good damage here. Not bad. Yeah, that attack usually hurts. Okay. Extra turn. So we weren't able to take that head down because the second hit from this boss. Oh, no, no, no. We're okay. As long as we kill it on before he takes one more turn. Okay, good. This might be close. Might be close. Let's see here. Okay. Sonya, heal up. Very nice. We didn't get the turn meter pushback from the Kachi, so that's not great. Ooh. Okay, turn meter pushback there from the Vice was very good because we need the Sonya to heal up the gray here. Oh, okay. Wow. Clutch. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Can we land the defense down? We do. Okay. Yep. This should be a big hit, though. Nice. More turn meter pushback. The Vice's taunt, sadly, does nothing on this level. Oh, wow. That is a clutch turn meter pushback on the skill 1 because that allowed the Sonya to go in front. If not, um, our gray might have been done there. Extra turn from the red Kachi, so Leon goes. I'm liking it. Okay, can we survive this one? Oh, yeah, this is the weaker of the hits. Crit rate, defense down. It's like a well oiled machine, people. It's like a well oiled machine. Love it. Okay, great. So, again, kind of just pressing on from the hyperlink. Um, I'm loving this. You know, the fact that we've kind of got things ironed out. We get that second copy of Leon, so now she's even more powerful. 2 SSR Animus to level 45. Okay, that's good because we'll be getting the Ling Luo soon. There's Nightmare Terrormaton. Awesome. Okay, so we did get another win. Wow, okay. 2 wins. So far 100%. Um Now, what are we looking forward to in the future? Because this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to plan, right? So we have some clear things that need to be done. So Aurora is going to unlock at level 30. This dungeon has okay pieces of gear for early game. It has a really nice damage set in momentum. Um, it then has like bloodbath, it has bulwark, all of those things that are good for like arena and very late game PvE. So you don't need a whole lot of things out of there, but we do want to start building some teams that are going to do well in there. The nice thing is, as well, is the characters that are good in here are also quite good in NicoNana, which is going to be the biggest boost to our account progression. White Fang is going to be big. Gigabyte and Artisan are all extremely important shells for endgame PvE. And the characters for Aurora and NicoNana overlap. So, who we're planning on building? We've got another rare in Sybil. Sybil is going to be our main DPS for both NicoNana and for Aurora. Whether or not she gets to 6-star before Gray is a toss-up. We'll see. But she's going to be our main blue DPS for those 2 dungeons. She's going to be a hard carry. Valerian, I think, is going to be very, very important. She does a lot of things for survivability, really great buffs. She pairs really awesome with Leon as well, because I think we're still going to be able to use Leon in some of those dungeons. And we'll test her before we build up Sybil to 6-star, but we will need Sybil for like Hell 3 and Hell 4 of Aurora for sure. I don't know if we're going to need her for Hell NicoNana. But Valerian is going to be crucial. Once we have a strong enough team where it's easy enough for us to farm the prowess dungeons, we're going to be able to have her skill 3 fully maxed, which just opens up a whole bunch of things. So we've got Sybil, we've got Valerian, and then we've got Viper. This guy, I'm so happy we pulled him. He is just absolutely amazing. And ideally, you want all of his skills maxed. But for sure his skill 3 we need maxed. Uh, so that's going to be really important. But he does strip and then he puts attack down and speed down, which is just crucial for both Aurora and NicoNana. So yeah, those 3 characters are going to be our next build. And soon we will get Ling Luo from the 7-day chapter. I got lucky and pulled her early, but like I said, I'm not building her until we actually unlock her on the 7 days, just to show that your starter team that I have right now cooking is, you know, serviceable. It's good enough. So very, very good. And it looks like our Doki Doki team is doing just fine at Nightmare 1. Nightmare 2, I'm sure, will not be achievable for the win, but I'm pretty excited about that. So, yeah, guys, this is one of the shorter versions of this series, but I just wanted to show like what we did to prep before we got to Terrormaton and Doki Doki, and it paid off. So those 3 shells that we wanted to have built there, these 3 black flags are awesome. The Twilight Knight is awesome. We've got some options here between the Diamond Heart. We can build up a better healing shell for our Sonya, which might be the move because I think these 4 shells, along with this Reason shell, getting out of there and being replaced by the Electro Squid, I think is going to be good enough until we actually get to NicoNana. And I think when we hit NicoNana, it's going to be a toss up. I think the modules are going to matter more there. Modules and prowesses on our main heroes to get through that. So that's what we got for episode 4, guys. I hope, again, you've been enjoying. Like I said, I've just had tons of fun with this series, and I'm really looking forward to continuing it. So that's all I got. Catch you on the next one. See ya.